Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy. It's loud in my ears, like it's different. The come through on. Oh, now he's quiet. For fuck's sake! All right, I'll hang on. I'll turn Jim back up, and then I'll turn my headphones down because I don't really need the sound from this loud, do I?
Mm.
Oh, that works perfectly. There we go. Job done. Let's start again. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Penguin Academy for the Team England Virtual Grand Tour. This time representing Team England, we have Torquemada on Vampires, and representing Team Not Team England, we it's really annoying to call them Team Pub Team. Representing Pub Team, didn't you have something other? There was another name from the St.
Squad
George's
England.
Arms.
Squad England. Oh yeah, from the St. George's Arms. Yeah, Squad England though. That's what it is,
Sure.
isn't it?
Yes, representing the rest of Squad England, we have Breakmunker and Humans. Humans a decent matchup for vampires. If they come with the Mighty Blow tackle to twat the runners, they have speed to get around back in front of vampires when they try to break through. They have speed to move the ball around. They're quite bashy. Like it's a pretty good matchup because the vampires have the same thing as elves, right? The humans like to beat up Armor 7 teams, so that's their only niche.
Yeah.
So yes, and you will hear Jim in the background. Hello, Jimmy.
Hello.
You won't hear him say anything bad because he freaks out, especially now this is going to be on YouTube. It's a shame. I shouldn't have told him I was streaming. You'd have heard what he really says about you all.
I can't argue.
Wait, this is actually, yeah, it is okay. In new different setups. Talk is testing out things, which is at least nice. I like that he's, giving a shit about. Not a massive fan of him putting his leader at the front there, but I like that he's testing out different setups to see how he works. Let's see how Breakmunker sets up with his humans. Definitely going to be an anti-blitz setup, right?
No.
Wait.
Oh, maybe.
It's still going. Oh, I got a little bit better at the end there. Woohoo! Still wrong, but
Oh, no, a little dance here.
still wrong, but not as wrong as like a bunch of other stuff could have been. Yeah, no reason to have like it still coming around the side easily, and what I don't know what's going on here. Like, why is he there? That just seems weird, right? This guy could have been out there, and then this guy could have been here, and then these could have been like gone that way. But some thought was put into it, as we saw. Like there was lots of moving around and actually thinking about where he was going to set up, and he's only got 3 on the LOS. So some thought actually went into setup, which is 2 rungs up the ladder from most of these.
I would say, by the way, PC said the people rejected from England. That's not entirely true. 11 of them were rejected. 1 wasn't eligible.
Yes. And also, it's not as much of a dig that they were rejected from England, where the process for getting into England allowed Don Vito in. So I assume that all what's happened is like your names were pulled out of a drum at random. That's the only way I can explain that.
Oh dear. That wasn't even true either. There were some other people that weren't eligible. I think there was like 2 or 3 people weren't eligible. So I just had to say that about myself.
Yes, PC, I would, and then you won't surf me because you will find out that on a a blitz, you can't use Hypno, you fucking noob. So I will do that, and then you can do that, and we can all laugh at you.
Well, he does on tabletop, though. It's different game, innit, on tabletop. That's the thing.
Just assume your opponent doesn't know you can't use Hypno on a blitz.
Yeah. anything's game on tabletop.
The soul tactic.
Mm.
Just dodge with the chainsaw. It's fine.
The question is now, how many times does PC serve people on tabletop on a blitz?
Two lost on the LOS, not great, but not unusual. Armor 7 against 2 Mighty Blow. It does speed up the whole, like, ticking clock of vampires, right? When you lose players on the LOS like this. You've got, like, a limited amount of rerolls and thralls that you need to use to get the ball. You don't normally stop the score as vampires. You normally either turn over or get scored on. So losing 2 thralls speeds up, takes some of the sand out of the hourglass. Okay, I don't mind this. Stayed nice and far back. There are 6 vampires, though, so I feel like this could be sacked immediately. Because that guy's not in a screen, which doesn't bode well. So, we Hypno this one, and then we 3+ Hypno this one, and then someone just sacks the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, it's him then. So, yeah. So, someone Hypnos the wrestler. The block piece probably comes down and steps in there, and 3+ Hypnos him. And then the leader just 2 dices the ball instantly. That's about 5 2s, I think. Yeah, it is always doable, but like every single turn you can probably sack the ball with 6 vampires, right? Unless it's out of range, you can sack the ball. It's how many of those vampires you need to use and whether there's any recovery or how bad it is for your opponent after you sack the ball. This is shit. Like this is just a 2+ and a 3+ and 2 2s to sack the ball on 2 dice. Like that, I would probably just go for that and immediately make the humans like scramble. Because if you don't, what's likely going to happen is he's going to Mighty Blow Blitz another thrall. And if you lose it, and he's also not going to be standing in the world's dumbest non-cage or non-screen. Next time he'll probably be much more difficult, roll more 2s and 3s, etc. to sack the ball. So I would probably go for this. It doesn't look like he's going to, because he's just used the wrong vampire to Hypno that one. I don't think rolling 3 2s and a 3 is very aggressive. I'll be honest with you. like it's aggressive to, for example, go for a 4+ dodge 1 dice surf attempt on like turn 1. That's aggressive, PC. Rolling a couple of 2s to 2 dice the ball, not so aggressive. You don't care about you don't need to make the recovery great, because you can also use Hypno to get through and just stand around the ball and make sure that next turn, even if he gets the ball back, it can't be put in a good position, and then you can sack the ball when you're closer and you have better recovery next turn. As long as you can make it difficult for him to get the ball into another cage that you can't just easily take the ball off him, now you have recovery, it's worthwhile. What I would have done, though, as I've said before, is as soon as that guy bloodlusted, I would have done a different turn anyway. I'm not re-rolling bloodlust this early in a turn when I want to sack like that. Why did he just do a rush with a vampire, not re-roll it and kill himself? Did he not know that was a rush?
Make any sense, does it?
No, it didn't do anything.
Yikes.
Well, okay. This has suddenly gone incredibly downhill because that didn't even regen, so that's a dead block vampire. That rush was terrible.
I wonder if he was gonna feed and he couldn't not feed. Like, does Fumble work like that?
No,
Like,
no,
do
you
have
could.
to feed if you know.
No, it comes up with the option of skip. When he has the option of feeding, he has the player and then skip. You can just press skip.
Well, in that case, it doesn't. Like, you could imagine Blood Bowl 3. You want to have the choice, right?
Oh god, yeah. I mean, Hypno already doesn't work properly, so vampires are gonna need a fix before they even arrive.
Yeah.
this could be a.
As you trip on grass for no reason.
Yes.
Like, why am I running? He's running around the pitch for no reason. He deserved to die, that vampire.
That was particularly bad. Yeah, no idea what was going on there. Talk normally better than that.
Glorious mighty blowing. I'm very much a bang the vampires and base the thralls kind of person. But, you know, this is fine, right? Because you couldn't really get at the vamps this turn, could you?
Yeah, the armor 7 ones I will. Yeah, I don't. I'll pick a thrall over the armor 8 ones usually. Unless just a thrall, unless you knocking him down is good enough. Like this guy hasn't got block, so knocking him down makes him next to useless as well because he has to stand up with a bloodless, he has to dodge without dodge, and then he can only move 3 squares. So that's a good block, but. It's not the greatest defense of this ball I've ever seen. But this is just one guy here. One guy stopping this from being like 2 dice on the ball. Well, I mean, he also has to come around and like Hypno or whatever, but still. And he might be scared too. He just lost a vampire, and then to Hypno, he's going to have to Hypno the Mighty Blow tackle with like a runner. That's going to die next turn. That's what I mean about like people who think vampires are OP because they can do this. Like if he does this and then he sacks the ball and it doesn't go anywhere he can recover, like the people who are hypnoing are getting hit in the face with Mighty Blow next turn. Wait, what? Is he hypnoing the ball carrier?
Or to get show hands off so he can strip ball it.
But where's he hypnoing the ball carrier from, Jim?
The Mighty Blow tackle guy?
But if he's hitting it...
How does he hit the ball? What's he doing?
I don't know what's happening. Why didn't you just 2 dice the ball and like roll about? It's fine.
Yeah.
Rolled a 2 as well. And re-rolled it for the 3. And now what? Oh god, but that's your recovery! Oh, this is awful. What are you doing, Talk? Were you drunk during this match? So now there's no recovery and all of his vampires are getting punched in the face immediately with like various levels of Mighty Blow. This is awful. Wait a minute, that's not even a 2 dice block.
He could have just 2D'd him with recovery.
This is insane. Like, every single person he moves just gets worse.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Full powered him anyway with like one block.
Classic.
And then immediately gets it on a catcher. So now his entire team is getting kicked in the dick. And the ball is on a movement 8 dodge piece.
Oh god, yeah. What? See a magic throw with block?
What's happening?
He just took a push instead of a ball down. I'm pretty sure. If you go back in action.
I was distracted by PC telling me, like, does it matter that it was a 2+? What's the point of telling me that? It doesn't make a difference. That was all stupid. He had a 2 dice block for a 2+ hypno, and instead he did a 3+ hypno that burnt a reroll, then had to do another bloodlust and another hypno, like, so that he could go in and 1 dice the ball instead of just 2 dice in the ball.
It wasn't good, was it?
Oh, hang on, I was going to go back to look at whatever's going on here. Oh yeah, he's taking. Yeah, he didn't. He took a push. I don't know why. Is he leaving the ball there? Maybe. And so he didn't want to have a throw on the ground, but the throw would be covered by guard. So seems pointless.
You gotta knock it down.
It's full power anyway.
Who knows? He might have killed that throw if you knocked it down.
I've been dead. That'd be it.
Yeah.
Game over. That was the important throw. That was the snitch.
G flipping G.
Wait, we're hitting that one? Yep. And then we strip ball. Full power anyway. Good scatter, nerd. Oh god, I ate another rush. I was waiting for it to die. Again, like this is what I mean, right? Every turn the vampires are doing their thing, but their thing sucks because at the end of the turn, everyone's getting punched. He got lucky last turn that no one got hurt, like not even a stun. And this just keeps rolling double pushes. Like so far, he's getting lucky. It's not going to hold up. Oh, well, didn't hold up. Didn't regen either. So there we go. 2 vampires down.
God. Vamps are OP, aren't they? Just
Complete unbeatable. Completely and utterly unbeatable. Completely unbeatable. Don't know what you do against vampires.
The funny thing is, Jimmy's got like an 83% win rate versus them.
Yeah. What people are talking about. People act like vampires are unbeatable because they've seen, like, you know, vampires win every cup on Fumble for like the last year. But those are all like 2,500 vampires with like 8 stats.
Yeah.
As it turns out, those are unbeatable. Because there's not much you can do against 8 reroll vampires who are all blodge, strength 5, and movement 10. Yeah, shocking. But like actual regular vampires, not so unbeatable. And now what? Now what do you do? Nothing. You get scored on and hope you get your runner back for the one turn. Which is actually difficult with 2 vampires down.
Mm.
Don't leave the ball there, man. Run the ball away now. Just have the ball be out of reach. Don't allow anything daft to happen. Just keep fouling that vampire every turn. Hope it dies. I think Talk just loses if that vampire dies. He's close to losing as it is.
Yeah.
Right, run the ball away. Good man. There we go. Well, that's not really away. Over there. Fuck's sake. See you later. That's 3 KOs into the realms of not getting everyone back now. Didn't even break armor. Only 1 reroll for the one turn as well.
Mm.
Oh no, wait. That's his. Wait, what? No, that's over there. Yeah. You know what weirds me out? Like when the vampires are playing, the vampire cards appear over there, and it makes me think this is the vampire side for a second. But then the human plays, and the human cards are over there as well. So it's confusing. Should have used one of the throwers to fill in the extra square, and then you could have still fouled that vampire with a lino. Oh, sorry, one of the catchers. Is it? So if I do this. All right, let's see this. Well, you've put them close together. I don't think that's the way for a start. Oh, hang on. That looks like a lot of people out. Yep, the other one's out, so... Why are they close together, man? Ugh. It's shit, isn't it? There's no reason for these 3 to be together. Also, what is this? Why is this one just randomly one back? That's just weird. Right, so if
maybe he's thinking about the frenzy, but like it doesn't do anything.
Why isn't the sidestep catcher there?
Yeah, good point.
That makes that significantly more annoying to do because he's only got 3 vampires, so he can't hypno anything. So when you put the sidestep catcher there, and so then he has to, I don't even know what he does at that point. Red dice the ogre.
Yeah.
Never mind. I hope he 1 turns on you because you didn't put the sidestep catcher there or leave a gap. So the ball obviously is a deep kick. And immediately uses his only reroll on a pickup. Does a double rush anyway. And then goes for a 5 plus Oh, nice. That works. Full pow doesn't help at all. And that's the end of that. Well, there we go. Good job. I mean, that was a difficult one turn. It was easier than it should have been, but with one reroll and not enough players. Oh my god, he failed his KOs again. Okay, well, Torque's going to lose again. Torque has lost 3 games. I mean, I'm just assuming this is going to be a loss at this point. That's a rough game now. 3 vampires. Oh, excuse me. I'm going to sneeze again. I kind of probably be going for a quick score here and hope my other vampire wakes up. And this is a setup to I don't know what 9-man Daka.
The classic 9-man Daka.
This is not going to be a good. It's not going to be a pleasant drive for Torque. Sorry for yawning into the microphone. 8 people just yawned in the background now. Oh, the cheeky declare. Oh, he's picking up on him and not the other guy. Okay. Bit weird. You know what's a really good idea when you're about to do this, Mr. Break Bunker? Is okay. Didn't even get to finish the sentence. Move the auger first. So if it goes boneheaded, you haven't moved some of your players off on their own. And now you don't have enough players to fill the rest of the fucking defense. That would be a good plan. Thank you, Blood Bowl, for nipping in before I got a chance to finish my sentence and stopping me from looking clever. Cunt. Yes, setting up this like 3-person thing on the left means you don't have enough players to do the whole like screen if the big guy doesn't move, which is it doesn't need a buddy, mate. It's not a troll. Why have you gone there to hold the ogre's hand? That's so weird. What is this shape? What is this shape? Why are there 3 people in a chevron over here, 2 guards hugging each other over here, and then like the middle is just defended by just 2 skillless linos? And then the Mighty Blow Tackle has decided to just go off for a sandwich in Narnia. The fuck is this?
It's a good question.
Why is the Mighty... What is the... Like, I get a safety, but like, how fast does he think a vampire is? Jesus Christ. He's probably just busy. It's hard to do, like, fumble with one hand when you're having an early victory wank. This'll show Wolfin that I should have been in the squad. Casually diced some vampires to death.
Oh dear.
It's not great to Daka as vampires, no dreams. Because vampires are better on defense than on offense. It's you don't often get to see a vampire Daka. It's kind of a desperation move here because he's run out of players. I don't think it's going to work out well for him at all. He's got 3 vampires on the pitch, and only one of them is faster than movement 6. I don't see how a Daka is going to be the play. I think this is going to end up pretty badly for him. I don't see how he breaks through at all.
Especially, well, the good thing about that is it'll be conclusive proof that the Daka is shit and wrong.
Yes. It's also very uninteresting because it's shit that the ball is on the movement 6 one.
Yes.
Can we just put the ball on the fucking runner, man? Nah, don't bother. I do like that even though the humans had 8 years to build this defense, they've somehow ended up with all 3 guards on the extreme right of the pitch. That's pretty clever. That's kind of hard to do. You could have set these players up just randomly using a dice and come up better than that. I'm sure that like Talk isn't thinking, I know which side of the pitch I'm going down. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I don't know what the plan is here. Who's the blitz? Okay. Not certain what that was about, but sure. That guy should have been the guy that tags him. So the guard was closer over here, and also it's a block with block. What? Okay. And that should have been a follow to tag this one. Oof. Doesn't run in 9. Doesn't follow. That would be really useful right now. Some guards.
Oh yeah. I hear guards a good skill.
Is. Wait, what are you doing? Are you 1 dice in the ball? I mean, this guy could have 2 dice the ball. This guy could have 2 dice the ball. With Russell even. Okay, I guess we're 1 dice in the ball. Oh well. It's a pow. It's a pow and you've scatter caught the ball. Oh, dude. Thought about blocking with the auger repeatedly and then just dodged with a dodgeless guy instead. That sounds like a better plan. Like, oh, I can't do this. It's a 1 in 9. Let's dodge.
Well, it's not what I would have done. But who can say if it's good or bad?
Found him. Not a great scatter for the vampires.
No.
That's somehow worse. And then a snaked dodge into self-removal. Steals the deal. See you later, Torquemada.
Could really do with 4 more vampires on the pitch right now.
Really, yeah. Get red dice surfed. Sad, didn't.
Glorious.
Get 1 dice surfed. There's 1 vampire on the pitch. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that Torque doesn't score.
Yeah. I think even Elliot would call this one over right now.
You know he's out there somewhere.
Say it's over.
Oh my days, he threw a 6+ pass, but he threw it into the end zone. so that even if he rolled a 6, it had a 3 in 8 chance of going in the crowd and being thrown back. Fuck's sake.
I mean, touchdown difference doesn't matter or anything.
No, but it's come on.
He was throwing at the invisible vampire that was waiting in the end zone, wasn't he? That was the point.
I could have scored.
If I had one of these 4 vampires, 5 vampires.
If the rules were different and just the ball had to be in the end zone, that would be amazing. Good score.
Yeah, it would have been a goal.
Man, Torque's had it bad. That's 3 losses.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Between Torque having like a bad run and Pete W practicing vampires, I have a bad feeling. I mean, like I said, at least, Pete was shit. So there's that. That's every vampire off the pitch.
A vampire's good with just thralls.
I'll be honest with you, I don't think so. I've done good work with my all hobgoblin team, so
yeah, I actually did really well on Fumble because I was just messing around the first while I played on Fumble. I wasn't really giving 110% or anything, and then I did give 110% with a hobgoblin team, which was just a Chaos Dwarf team with 12 hobgoblins. That's all it was, and that was like my best win rate team. It was brilliant.
It's pretty funny, isn't it? You spin into like either stunties or you get Grashnak or something to run around with him against a fresh team. Like, suck it, nerds. Anyway, that was a pretty disappointing game from both players, and Torque probably deserved to lose that one. So, unfortunately for him, lots of other Team England players have also deserved to lose their games and didn't. So his win rate's not going to look good. In fact, he's got the worst one on Team England right now. I think he's the only person to have lost more than 1. Sorry, Torque. I hope that doesn't actually play into anything, because I still think you should be on the actual team, the real team, and not the fake 4. I'm not even gonna pretend the European team's a real team. If you're on the European team, you basically are a loser. You're the people who didn't make it. That's like a pity prize. The small wooden spoon trophy. Gonna leave this in the VOD just for the 4 people. Anyway, we'll see you in the next one. I don't even know what it is, but it'll be on Fumble, so I'm sure more of you will watch than ever. See you next time.
Bye now.
There we go. That was that.